At point, standing 6'1", number 10, Mike Conley. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Jaden McDaniels. Starting at center, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At power forward, standing 7 feet, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday night basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Easy breezy out there with the closer. Then it's Walker. Then it's Durant. And it's Young in at the two-guard spot. And for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And this may be the most pressure-packed time of the season, Clark. The playoff chase is in full swing.
Especially for teams on the bubble, you're exactly right. I mean, every game feels like a playoff game right now. And you can't afford any slip-ups. Everything is magnified in the run-up to the postseason.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Young, a screen on Conley. Young outside. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. Here is Gaines, covered by Conley. And Walker kicks to Stewart. Pass to Gaines. Doubled by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart with it. Conley picks him up. Stewart misses. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against New York. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns, and he banks in the lane.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Stewart with the screen on it. Passes it to Stewart. Kicks it to Walker. Over Conley. Walker's shot is off.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
Walker goes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will shoot. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Outside, Edwards. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Walker against Conley. There's the pass to Gaines. Doubled by Conley. Here's Walker. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Stewart with the screen on Conley. From deep. Walker in the post. McDaniels defending. Walker with the screen for Young. Back to Walker. Another shot. Young outside. Shoots over McDaniels. And they get it back.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to Edwards. 13 feet away. The shot that time not on target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Gaines kicks to Walker. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 5.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. The rebound by Young.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Conley after the basket by Detroit. To end the run. Walker with the rebound. Pistons leading by 5. And, man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rejected by Walker.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Free throw good, Stewart. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And so Stewart nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Detroit, they're a whole lot happier at this point in the season than they were prior. It's fun when you start to play consistently.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Doubled by Conley. Stewart finds Walker. Young fires away from outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Edwards passes to Gobert. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Pistons. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. They locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Minnesota calls timeout. Checked in for the Pistons.
And checking out the numbers for Easy Breezy. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen. Oh, and here comes Walker. All alone.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Minnesota making a switch here. Milton's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Looking to end the run. A three-pointer is right on target.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Stewart with the screen on Milton. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. 9 points for Easy Breezy.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Towns. And here's Milton. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Gaines. Edwards defending. Gaines, no luck.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look here for Detroit. Noel's checked in for Durant. And it's Bogdanovich in for the closer. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Pistons. 10-point lead. Gobert with the block. Here's Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
Here's a look at which players have been the most adept at finding. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pass to Stewart. The kick out to Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Milton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Gobert with a screen-on lead. Edwards finds Gobert. The kick out to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lee sets a screen for Walker for the three. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Edwards looking it over. The pass to Anderson. Milton with it from past the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Anderson against Bogdanovich. Milton wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Milton against Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but Also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Detroit. And the rejection by Noel. Walker against Milton. Lee outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Edwards finds Towns. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Pistons leading by 18. 44 seconds left in the first. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here is Anderson after the basket by Detroit. Pass to Towns. He dishes it to Edwards. Right wing. Here's Gobert driving to the basket. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
How about Gobert on the attack? This is why his guys encourage him to look for a shot.
Lee, a screen on Milton. Lee outside. The three-pointer, no good. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in its shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Lee following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Anderson. He had 16 points in the win against Golden State.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Minnesota with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Reed misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lee kicks to Young. Again, Young missing. Timberwolves trail by 19. They get a hand on it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
No one covering. Lee's got 9 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
So it's Minnesota now. Following the 3 by Detroit, Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Lee dishes to Young. Over Conley. Reed with the block. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. That 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 18. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for Detroit. The closers checked in for Bogdanovich. Minnesota calls timeout. Go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Pistons, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Conley against Lee. The 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Noel following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Here's Gaines. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 20. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Young. He has 7 and a wide open look for Lee. The basket good off the assist from Young. Lee's got 12. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The Pistons shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Edwards, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Dishes it to McDaniels. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here is Conley, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's the step back, and he knocks down the jumper. Edwards got 7 points.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's Young. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Now here's Edwards. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Second thing, now on the court is your active Pipe Squad. Get down a little bit.
Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in assists, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and 3-point shooting.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Tries from 10. Edwards with another miss. Pistons leading by 19 points. Takes it inside. Gaines kicks to Stewart. Conley against Walker. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Reed's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Young, a screen on Conley. And it's Walker penetrating. Now, here's Duran. Guarded by Reed. Young's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 16-point game. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Stewart. And it's slammed in by Young.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Edwards against Young. And here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Towns. Passes to Reed. Minnesota again turning it over. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Shots good by Walker.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The pass to Reed. Now the dish to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Duran.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
He's off on the first. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Young. And the second free throw, good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's McDaniels. Count it from 12. McDaniels got his first basket of the night.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Towns. Oh, good with the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Vincent with it. Edwards defending. They double-team Walker. Here's Gaines driving the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. On the wing, Walker, covered by Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Walker. 26 points for him last game against New York.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. On up the court. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over to the left wing. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Vincent. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Pass to Alexander Walker. The tray. Rejected by Walker. And so it's the Detroit Pistons controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. The Cleveland Cavaliers right now trailing the Hornets out in Charlotte. Still just the second quarter, and they've got a big hill to climb. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Pistons.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feeling. Woof, 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 woof.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Young is out there with Walker. Then there's Easy Breezy, and it's the closer. And it's Duran in at the center position. Here's McDaniels. It's a very good look and converts. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Now here's Edwards, and it's blocked.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the dunk by Walker.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 10. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Edwards got 12.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Young, a screen on Conley. Young outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, the lob to Gobert. The shot, no good. Pistons leading by 16. Stewart with it. Conley picks him up to the wing on the left. Here's Gaines. Here's Stewart. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Good on both. So it's the Pistons now. They lead by 14. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Stewart passes to Duran. Good on the bucket. Duran's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Young. Driving inside. The Pistons have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well. The first free throw is good.
Young taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pistons leading by 15. Young, a screen on Conley. Young outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 9 assists now tonight for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Edwards finds Gobert. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Over in the corner, McDaniels connects from three-point range. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Walker with it. Picked up by Edwards. The kick out to Walker. Stolen by Michael Conley. Edwards passes to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The kick out to Young. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 16 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Pistons making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Pistons on defense. It's an 18-point game. Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Stewart with the screen on Conley. Stewart against Conley. Stewart passes to Gaines. Vincent with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Fires top of the key. The putback. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Pound continues to impress.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the Pistons. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs.
And checking out Detroit, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Here's Young. Passes it to Durham. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Young. Edwards can't hit. Detroit leading by 13. Stewart passes to Duran. Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Here's Conley. to Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Vincent. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley surveying the D. And Gobert kicks to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Minnesota making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Pistons. Damian Lee comes in for Vincent. Lee kicks to Young. Anderson against Bogdanovich. Here's Stewart, and there's the drive. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Edwards against Young. Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Young passes to Lee. With the drive. And while we can now, let's check in on the top scoring rookies in the NBA. Well, you look at Stewart, second in the league, having an excellent season. And, of course, Mr. Clutch is right there as well.
Talk about hitting the ground running. These two have made an immediate impact with their scoring.
Making it rain for sure. Surprising to see them rack up high digits so early in their careers. Well, you just got to tip your hat to them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Udo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 13. Tries the spin move. And here's Edwards from the arc. A shot off that time.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Young, a screen on Towns. The kick out to Young. Crosses over. Back to Udo. Over Conley. Udo gets the bucket. Udo's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Edwards passes to Towns. Poked away. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Lee. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Conley against Young. Udo dishes to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Young. Bogdanovich with a screen on Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 8 points here in this quarter.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
With the step back. Lee passes to Udo. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Edwards kicks to Anderson. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Pistons. 13-point lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Udo. Hits it from three-point range. Udo's got 5 now.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Anderson dishes to Edwards. The kick out to Anderson. Over Lee. Anderson's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Young, here we go. First free throw is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And Detroit with a change here, too. Walker's checked in. Edwards against Young. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closer. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And, you know, Noel positions himself perfectly on these screens and capitalizes off these sets with a tenacity that is admirable.
Milton with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pass to Anderson. Nifty move. That one off the back iron and out. Detroit leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
There's the pick. Pass to Vincent. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Pistons lead by 21.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Anderson. Now Reed. Back to Anderson. with the floater and the rejection by Noel. Milton against Walker. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night, and the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. The closer's checked in for Detroit.
For the Pistons, number 20, Rodney.
Outside Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And they'll keep possession. McDaniels drills the three-pointer.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
Walker against Milton. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside. And the shot goes in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's the three. Edwards can't hit. Pistons leading by 19. Here's the screen. The pass to Walker. Uncovered. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they call an illegal screen here.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing with a little more intelligence. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Walker. Pass to Noel. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Udo. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Walker against Edwards. Gaines kicks to Udo. 6 on the shot clock. Walker the pass to Gaines. Over Milton. Jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards against Walker. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Gobert. Back to McDaniel. Hands it from downtown. McDaniel's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Walker kicks to Udo. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Udo's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons. Milton against Walker. Passes it to Anderson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Assisted by Jaden McDaniel.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. Into the lane. And finished off by Walker.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
The Timberwolves passing it around. Right side, Conley. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Gaines. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Outside, Walker. Over Conley. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Walker against Conley. Outside, Towns. Over Udo. And that one goes long. Detroit leading by 19 points. Walker surveying the floor. Here's Gaines. Goes back up. Gobert with the block. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Udo. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Assisted by Karl Anthony Towns.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Start it.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Off the inbound pass, and the rejection by Towns. Walker against Conley. Outside, Edwards. He feeds it to McDaniels. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
And, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a three in the first.
Walker with it. Picked up by Edwards. On its way from Young for two. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley finds Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Pistons leading by 12. And here's Walker. And he drives in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Young pass to Stewart. Young, a screen on Edwards.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the ball for the Pistons. Stewart. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 13. Conley against Walker. Outside Conley to the inside. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. And here is Conley, guarded by Walker. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Gaines. Detroit leading by 13. Stolen by McDaniels. Shoots it up. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Okay, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. Here is Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Young. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Walker with it. Now guarded by Towns. Conley against Stewart. There's Walker with the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:49 left here in the 4th quarter. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Walker against Conley. Left side Walker, 5 to shoot. Here's Gaines. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
3-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gaines has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pistons.
Now, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Walker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's a lot of size and length on the drive. McDaniels forcing the defense into a tough spot.
And McDaniels drops them both. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Walker with it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Captain Clutch.